Hey there, it's Adrian over at Sampleist, and today we are checking out Cineplucks from Cinematic Alpha. Cineplucks is inspired by a wide variety of ethnic instruments like an oud, acoustic guitar and a Celtic harp, just to name a few. These sounds have been created using high quality layering techniques and Cinematic Alpha's own advanced DOVinst sound synthesis technology. The way these instruments have been created makes the memory usage footprint very light compared to other virtual instruments of this nature. This is ideal for big productions and those using less powerful computers. Cineplucks needs just about 4GB of disk space, with the samples having been recorded at 48kHz 24-bit, so you can be guaranteed of the quality. The library requires a full version of Kontakt 6.6.1 or above, and it's not compatible with a free Kontakt player, so you will need the full version of Kontakt to use this library. In addition, it is advisable to have a minimum of 8GB of memory, with 16GB being recommended. The library is currently priced at £139.99, but it is on offer on an introductory price of just $99. So let's hear what this library sounds like as we take a little tour through some of the patches. So that's what Cineplucks sounds like. Let's have a look at the interface here. It's very clean and very clear exactly what's going on here. And the top section, these three knobs here, these control the reverb of the patch. So horizon is your feedback. Your beautify bit in the middle, that's your dry wet signal, and your size, clearly the size of the reverb. So if I just crank the signal to more wet, gives you an idea what's going on. Turn horizon down, less of a reverb, and then size clearly makes it sound huge. Just reset that for you. We then have an arpeggiator section underneath. This is your normal bog standard arpeggiator. You just click the little button next to the name arpeggiator and it'll turn it on. And then you can alter the volume of each step. And to alter the pitch, all you need to do is left click and hold, and then move your mouse up or down. And that will change the step to either up or down a whole octave. And basically what that's saying is 0 is your root note, 1 is a semitone up from your root note, 2 is your semitone up, is a whole tone up, from your root note. So very simple to program. We also have different modes, and to select those, you press Command on a Mac, and I think it's a Control on a PC, and then just move up and down on, just left click and hold, and just move your mouse up and down the screen, and you can change the modes. You can change the swing, the duration, the sort of rate at which it goes. Again, you need to Command click or Control click. We have a 16th note. And we'll have 12 steps, and you can go up an octave or down to up or down 2 octaves. And then you have a very simple envelope underneath, so you can alter the attack, decay, sustain of the sound to make it more into a pad. The next page we have standard EQ, low, mid, high. You can add some delay. You can also filter the sound, resonance. So you can really change the sound into something completely different. And you've got your rotator. So it sort of like circles it through the speakers like a Leslie cabinet did for Hammond B3. Similar idea to that. And then you can push the sound. So that is what the interface looks like. Very simple, very clear, very easy to program. So we'll now hear what Cineplucks sounds like in a composition. more or less what it sounds like in a composition context. A very simple sort of 1.5 minute piece of music here. What I've done to put this together, I've actually edited a couple of those standard patches just to make them fit, because this library doesn't actually come with any pads, but you can quite easily make your own. And this is what I mean, is if I just solo out this particular so all I've done there is alter the attack, decay, sustain and release envelope. And I've done exactly the same on this particular patch. Then we layer them and pan them slightly. Well, those are the pads, and then to add a bit of interest, because this is a pluck library, so you need some strums in there. And what I've done, I've actually played these in manually, and to get a more humanistic type of vibe to it, rather than getting it bang on the beat, so they're slightly off the beat. And then once you layer those with the pads, you can start feeling a little vibe coming. And then what would a track be without any bass? So what I've done is I've taken a patch, this Branderadi, and played it right down the bottom end of the keyboard down here. It gives you an idea of how well put together these samples are. Not only do they work very well high up the keyboard in the mid-range, but also down the bottom end, they're nice, crisp and clear. So next we add some leads, and leads in this sense are plucked instruments, and I went into the multis for this. And then all I did was duplicate that and play it an octave higher on a different set of multis. And then if we layer them together, pan them slightly, and add some sort of difference to the track so it doesn't sound the same over and over again. The instruments, you start keeping adding something new each time. I introduced an arpeggiator. Now this one is one of the actual presets, Anwar. And if I just add everything back in, I should highlight that Cinematic Alpha is owned and operated by one person, Andrew Fly. To hear and see what he has created with this library is incredible. I can see these sounds fitting in with a number of genres. The sounds have a very intimate quality to them, and they have a very natural response when played. I really like the clean interface. It's very easy on the eye, clear what the controls do without menu diving or without diving through the manual that comes with the product. So if you are after some plucked instruments with a hint of ethnic vibe, this library has it in spades and is well worth a look. I would like to thank Cinematic Alpha for sending across Cineplucks for review. It is very much appreciated. And I hope you enjoy this video, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe to the channel and visit thesampleist.com to see what we're all about.